So markets are super volatile. In fact, we expected a big gap down, which didn't happen. Gap down was happening. It was around 100 or 150 points, not even 1% gap down. And still, markets are coming on the downside, and it has been breaking all the lows. Now, it tried to touch around 23,500. If you can see here, today morning we just tried and closed about 22,000. Sorry, 23,500. From there we are coming down on the downside, and you can see how exactly order blocks are working, right? Exactly, we are seeing a rejection at this point. Now we have already moved around, let's say around 500 points. See, we opened at around 22,350, 300 levels, went to 22,500, 23,500. That's a 200 points move. Then from 23,500 we are somewhere around 23,100, so that's a 400 points move. So already we have moved more than 600, or let's say 600 plus points, and we are likely to come on the downside is what I am expecting. Right now we have been saying this. Now what we told yesterday, I had a different expectation. Now we were thinking 22,300, sorry, 23,300 will be a good support, but that support also has been taken out, and market is coming on the downside. And you know what is the reason? I don't have to tell you. Global uncertainty, Donald Trump's tariff war is going to be out in a few days, which we have been saying for a very, very long time. And we also told in our previous videos. If you are not watching our previous videos, we clearly told the volatility is going to be very, very high, and make sure you hedge your position is what we were saying in our previous videos. Right now, this is in terms of nifty, but what might happen next, or what will be the levels, whether we are going to see 22,800 or let's say 23,500. Yes, we may see. But before that, let me tell you, we have a membership program for which the link is on the description below. It includes webinars, videos, and 65 plus option strategies. Every month and we are having webinar for which all the members have access. So if you want, you can join. The link is on the description below. So it has around 65 plus option strategies with the payoff graph. You can design your own option trading strategies whatsoever. You can combine two or three option trading strategies. We have developed a uh, not decent decent option chain, not option chain, options payoff graph. On top of that, we post daily videos on our trading strategies, plus we post every webinar is being recorded and posted in our webinar. So yesterday we had a webinar that has been posted already with Q&A also. So if you want, you can join. The link is on the description below. So that's a small thing I want to tell you. Now looking at the markets, now what we believe is that, now we believe that 23,000, almost we are at around 23,000. And if you are aware what is happening to US futures are all down. In fact, even when we were closed Monday we were closed because of Eid. And even on Eid we were US market was down by 200 or 200 plus points. Friday it was down by 600, 700 points. I'm talking about Dow Jones. And maybe tomorrow also we will gap down. And the main reason is, as I told you, is Donald Trump. Now if you see the Banknifty chart, you will understand how excellent these order blocks are working. Right now, if you can see here, the order block of there is an order block at around 50,500, or let's say 50,800 levels. And since morning around 11:30, Bank Nifty is trying to break this level, and it is not able to break around 50,850 or 50,800 level. So that is why we show emphasis, or we try to concentrate, give some importance to order block. Now in terms of in terms of Nifty, which most of the people trade, you can see here same thing is happening from today morning at around 1:30, not even 1:30, yeah, around 11 12 o'clock. It has been trying to test. It is testing around this levels, 23,150. It is not able to close below 23,500. Now if I change this chart to a 1 hour time frame, you will have a different perspective. Now, if you can see here, there is a trend formation. Let us this yellow line was taken out decisively. You can see a huge order block here, and there is a new trend formation. Now, what I expect, so of course, this is hypothetical. What I expect is it might come to around 23,000 levels, or even 23,000 level is where you can see a trend line rejection area as well as a order block. So if this is happening, you have to understand it will come to 23,000 levels, and from there it may consolidate for next 2 or 3 trading session. It will consolidate for 2 or 3 trading session, and it may go on the higher side. Now whatever I'm saying is not 100%. I'm not going to say it is 100% sure it is going to happen. No, nothing like that. It may happen, it may not happen. It is hypothesis. Whatever we are saying is hypothesis, right? That's why we are saying it is hypothesis. So we'll see for what is going to happen. For now, there is no. If you ask me what is my perspective, I can tell you for now the market is likely to come on the downside. So there is no positive momentum at all. Markets are likely to come on the downside, and maybe we will test 23,000 levels maybe in the next 1 or 2 trading session. And if we are touching around 22,800 levels, I wouldn't be surprised, because markets are very bearish, and no one is everyone is selling call option. Every Tom, Dick and Harry in the market is selling call option. Now this is where the things get little interesting. Now when everyone starts selling call option, that is where FIAs get jealous, and they will try to be long in this market. So I've been saying this very, very long time. I've been saying this. When everyone is long, don't go long, and when everyone is short, don't short the market. Now, if you are watching our previous video, I have told, let's say March 25th. Also, I told this is not the correct time to go long in the market. In fact, we told market will reverse and market will come on the downside. The way it is going, the same way it is going to come down, we told in previous week also. Now people were trolling at that time. Now nobody will come and say anything, not a single word, right? Because these people are useless people, right? What they can do, they can just only comment. Apart from commenting, they cannot do anything, right? So that also they cannot they cannot do completely, because we will block them. So anyway, I don't want to waste my time talking about these people. So what I mean here is what our perspective is that maybe you can short the market now. Of course, you have to do it at your own risk and responsibility. Now, let us say, for example, hypothetically, if the market is gapping down tomorrow, it will likely try to touch this level, 23,150 levels, right? And market will come on the downside. Now what you think happened today morning? Now there were huge number of puts being written, calls being written by institutions. Now when they saw a gap down today morning, they took it to around 22,500. Then they squared off their position at around 22,500, right? Here they had a huge position. Now global markets were very, very weak. Now market is gapping down at around 23,300, 350 levels. They are taking the market so that they will exit their position, and once they exit, you can see the follow up suit what is happening. So every call which they have written was exited, and that itself created a panic in the market, and they are reversing. They are now maybe accumulating, or they are waiting for something to happen, and same thing will happen tomorrow also. Let's say, for example, if the market is gapping down at around 23,000 levels tomorrow, right, because US market is very weak, US futures are very weak, even European futures are very weak. Now let's say it is gapping down tomorrow, they will try to bring it till around 23,200, or let's say 23,200 plus levels. They will exit their position here, and again they will bring it back to around maybe 22,800 levels. So this is how they play. This is how they rig the market. This is how they make you believe that this market is for retailers. I have been saying this also. This market is not for retailers like you and me. This market is for institutions, and I have shown you the example of what is happening, how they are manipulating, how they are changing things, how they are making things work in their favor, right? So in this, if you have to make money, you really need to have caliber, you really need to have a mindset where, or you need to have a setup where your risk reward is very very low. If you are having a very very low risk reward, then you might be winning this market. If you are into conventional strategies like straddle, strangle, it will not work, right? You tell me, had you done a strangle today morning, what would have happened? Market went around 23,500, then drop off around 400 points. You would have collected premium of strangle. If you are doing a strangle, sorry, if you are doing a strangle, maybe you would have collected around 200 or 250 rupees. We are having expiry day after tomorrow. What would have happened? You would have been in loss, right? Market would have gone on the higher side. Your CE stop loss would have hit. Market is coming on the downside. Your PE stop loss is also hit. Call option, call side also you are booking loss. Put side also you are booking loss. Then what is the use of being in this market if we are not able to control, or if we are not able to see profits in our screen? So that's a point here, right? So anyway, whether we like it or not, we'll have to live with this. Be careful, trade cautiously. India VIX has jumped around 8 or 10%. It is somewhere near around 15. You will see a lot of volatility in the market in the coming days. So trade cautiously, trade carefully, make sure you hedge your position. Don't trade without hedging. Uh, Tomorrow, if there is a gap down of, let's say, 200 or 250, or let's say even 300 points, I wouldn't be surprised. Or even if it is gapping up 200 or 300 or 350 or 400 points, I wouldn't be surprised, because we are in the middle of uncertainty. We are in the middle of chaos. We really don't know what this President Donald Trump is going to come out with. So that's why I am telling you all these stories. Make sure you hedge your position, trade safely, trade cautiously. I've been talking for around 13 minutes. I'll end this video here. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Till then, take care. Bye.